Hello, welcome to Everyday Period. I am Shelly-Ann, author and activist, and also founder of Herflow Foundation, which was created to empower women and girls about reproductive health through education and mentorship. Now, today we want to talk about healthy periods. What's a healthy period? How much of it must be painful or not painful? What can you do to have healthy, happy, good flowing periods? Now, the first thing I want to do is tell you what a healthy period is. Now, there are different symptoms and different things that will come up, and it's very different for each individual. So the first thing is pain. How much of it are you supposed to feel? Now, periods are not supposed to be painful. I know that's not what you were taught. That's not what I was taught either. But let me tell you something. If you are having chronic pains with your period all the time, that is not a healthy period. You definitely need to check with your doctor because that is a symptom that something else is wrong. There is, however, some discomfort that will come with having a period. So things like swollen breasts, maybe you're feeling a little bit off. I don't know how else to describe it, but off, because it is really different for each woman. But literally what it is that you have a feeling in your body where you just don't feel like yourself. A lot of that is emotional sometimes, and it can be physical as well, but that is due to the fact that you have more hormones coursing through your veins. Another symptom of having a period. Another thing that makes a period healthy is how long it flows for. A typical healthy period does not go beyond the 7 days. 7 days is on the longer spectrum, but really you want to keep it between 3 to maybe 6 days long. And 6 days means tapering off with some spotting. Now, as it relates to the amount of blood that you lose in your period, believe it or not, we really don't lose a lot of blood. You should not lose more than about half a cup of blood overall for your entire cycle. If you're losing more than that, you're losing way too much. You could be anemic. So you have to pay attention to all of those kind of things. Now, let's talk about some of the things that you can do to ensure you have a healthy period. The first thing is you got to pay attention to what you put on your plate, because what we eat matters. Let me say it again for the people in the back. What we eat matters. What you put on your plate definitely affects the type of period that you have. So you want to ensure that you're having more iron-rich foods, having more fiber-heavy foods, and you want to ensure that you reduce the amount of food that will spike your hormone levels, like fried foods and processed foods. And you definitely want to stay away from unhealthy fats. So I know you crave a lot of things when you have your periods, but some of the things that you crave make your periods worse. So for all the people who love ice cream, raise your hand. For the people who like chocolate, raise your hand. For the people who like nothing but a nice big piece of cake, raise your hand. Yeah, those foods make your periods worse. So yeah, pull back. If you have a sweet tooth when you have your period, eat some fruit. Fruits are awesome. And this is summer now. Eat a mango, some bananas, an orange. Eat some fruit. Fruits are great because it gives you that antioxidant, and it definitely will give you that sweet tooth satisfaction. And hello, you've got all these additional vitamins and minerals to come from. So what you eat definitely matters when you have your period. Another thing that you have to think about to create healthy periods is hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Let me tell you something. We definitely don't drink enough water as it is, but when we have our periods, we definitely need to increase the amount of water that we drink. Because, hello, you are losing water when you have your period. The blood that comes out has water. I know. So you definitely have to increase the amount of water that you drink during your period. And some of the symptoms that we feel during our period is actually due to dehydration and not so much about the period, because the dehydration causes us to feel lethargic and our joints will hurt. And we just don't have any sort of energy to really get up and do anything. Increase your water, you get rid of that feeling altogether. All right? So ensure that you hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Another thing that you must do whenever you have your period is to ensure that you, listen for it, yes, exercise. Yes, I know. A lot of us are not interested in exercising when we have our period, but it is the best thing you can do for your health. Yes, trust me. You don't want to move, you don't feel like moving, but definitely exercise. It will help with the pain, you'll feel a lot more energized, and you'll definitely get some rest, because hello, if you're sleeping, you're not hurting. Don't it? Yes, man. Exercise, because that will definitely make your periods more manageable. You won't flow as heavy, and you will definitely feel overall much better in your body. And plus, look here, it helps you to keep you sexy too. So hello, get your exercise on. Okay, Now, one of the things that you really have to remember when we're talking about healthy periods also has to do with your products. Now, there is a plethora of products to choose from, so you can find the one that works for you. Now, as it relates to pads, oh my gosh, there are so many pads available, and you have different flows in terms of light, heavy, overnight, normal, different types of choices. And some of them are made from different materials and all of that. So you can definitely go through and see the one that works for you, and you can choose that one. We're going to be having a whole episode about products, so look out for that coming soon. But right now, when you look at different type of products, there are some other things that persons consider. So one of the things that they really consider is, how does this material, the type of material that the product is made from, reacts to my body? And that is something that you really want to examine, because that can affect the health of your overall period. Some people are allergic to some type of materials, some people not so much. So really try to find that out and figure that out for yourself. Remember, I mentioned iron-rich foods earlier. It is so important that we get our iron levels where they need to be, because a lot of us, especially women of color, we suffer from anemia. And when we have anemia, oh my gosh, it is the most disruptive thing, because you don't have any energy. Your body hurts. You can't even stand up. I personally have struggled with anemia for a very long time, until I changed what I eat. And what I realized is that I've actually lost consciousness. I can remember a few different times where I lost consciousness because I had really bad anemia. But what you eat will make a big difference. And if you can't put the iron in your diet, get a supplement. It's okay. Your body still needs the iron. Give the iron to your body, right? Another thing that I really want you to get outside of this is for you to really learn your body. Understand how it works. Pay attention to how different things affect you and make adjustments accordingly. Because believe it or not, we are all different and we might have all different type of reactions. But if we definitely pay attention, we can have healthy, painful periods. I hope you find something in my tips today to help you have great periods, because this is what we're going to be doing right here on Everyday Period. This is a space where we're going to be talking all things period, and we're definitely going to help you have healthy, happy, pain-free periods. So ensure that you pay attention, do my little tips, and have fun with it, right? And until next time, I am Shelly-Ann Weeks, and I am inviting you to subscribe, like, share, and leave a little comment right here. And if you have any questions, email us at embraceherflow@gmail.com. So until next time, I'll see you. Take care of yourself, and remember, period is natural. Period, lady. Out.